Alright you guys, so here's part 2 of today's vlog. I'm making dinner. It's quite loud. But in this pan I have leftover Italian sausage and leftover ground beef. I think this one was from my dad's cow, the beef. But I had some leftover from making lasagna, was it 2 nights ago I think? I think it was Sunday, so 2 days ago. So I have that leftover, and then I have this leftover sauce that I also use for lasagna. And then I use this penne pasta that we got from the food bank, and I just added it all with some salt and oil, and I have to check it soon. But we just need to get this all ground up, and then we can add in our sauce. I think I'm going to give my dogs a few of these like bigger pieces here for sausage, just because there doesn't need to be that much sausage in here anyways, so find a few pieces for them. I don't have any paper towels right now. I have to get them when we go grocery shopping Friday, but I need to drain the grease obviously once this is all cooked. So I'm just gonna have to like kind of push it and dump it out. I don't know how else to do it because I'm not using one of my like reusable ones. No. Alright, I almost got this all ground up, but I need to try a pasta with some hot. Oh shit. I can't even get one. I think it just needs maybe like a minute or two. Alright, the meat is done, so now I'm gonna go attempt to drain the grease out. Alright, this is the best I could do without like losing all my meat in the sink, which I usually don't put grease in the sink, but I don't know how else I'm supposed to like do this. So now, oh, I saw something like burning. Maybe there's some water on the bottom of that. But now we're gonna go ahead and add in our sauce. I did turn the heat down. If you don't put water in your sauce jar and shake it up and put it in there, you're wasting so much. You're wasting so much sauce. Like, look at that. Look at that. I'm also going to add some roasted garlic paste in here. Give it a little more flavor. I am going to throw a little pasta water, if I can, in here. The pasta water has also got some salt in it, so I have to keep that in mind when I'm salting it. It's really hard to get it out. Oh my goodness. Alright, the sauce is nice and heated through now, so now I'm going to add some seasoning. Some garlic powder. We love garlic powder. Some pepper. And not too much salt, since I already did put some salty. Ooh, I hope that breaks down. There's like a chunk of salt right there. That'd be bad if someone got like a mouthful of salt. I also am going to add a little bit of this 21 seasoning salute, not too much. Just give it a little more flavor. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and give it a taste. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add in noodles because I don't know how many of these is going to, go in the sauce. I don't want it to be, like, dry. But I feel like with this kind of pasta, you want to mix it up, This is also not the biggest pan, so I kind of have to be careful when I stir this up. Alright, I think that this is enough pasta. So I'm just going to stir it up and then taste it to make sure it's flavorful enough. Also, I would have added ricotta to it, but Ben doesn't really like ricotta all that much. He said he actually likes lasagna better made with cottage cheese, which my dad likes that better too, actually. I thought that was kind of funny. So next time I make lasagna, which won't be for a while, I'll use cottage cheese or a mixture of ricotta and cottage, because I love ricotta cheese. But I might add a little ricotta to my pasta. We also have Parmesan left, too, that I could add. I'm going to go ahead and give my dogs their little sausage treats here, because they're all nice and cooled down. I just left them on the counter. There you go, dogs. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try it and see if it needs anything. It's good. I was trying to save a dish by not having to strain the pasta, but I realized I'm going to have to put a lot of it away, and I can't put it away with the pasta water. I think that'll probably wreck it. So, but I have more noodles to eat better noodles with, or to have better noodles, but I already finished all the ones that were in there. There was like 2 or 3 noodle types, spaghetti, fettuccine, and then the leftover lasagna. I ate all of them as better noodles. That's how much I love it. It's probably awful for me, but it's fine. Because it literally has like no protein, it's just straight carbs and fat, so I dropped a piece, it's hot. I'm debating if I should add a little heavy cream into here. I don't know, I feel like it would give like a nice creamy touch, but I am going to go ahead and add a little bit more salt here, and then some cracked pepper as well. There is literally such a tiny bit in here. I just tried it, so it's good. but I feel like I should just use it up. I think it would be really good and add a nice creamy flavor. And then after I mix this, I'll have to try it again to see if it needs more salt because we just added another liquid. And it's really not too much either. Like, you can barely even tell. It kind of just looks like vodka sauce, honestly, with the color now. But we love a creamy pasta. Did y'all hear that noise? Alright, I'm gonna try one. I think it's good. Alright, it is time to plate this yumminess up. I'll also add some Parmesan to the top to like get it melty on our plates, and then I have to put that away. And then I'm gonna go down, we're gonna eat, probably watch something, and then a little bit later on, I don't know. I'll either do stuff first, then watch a movie, or watch a movie, then do my few things, because there's really not much on my list. I think it's like two or three things. Alright, here is Ben's plate. I think he likes to eat it with a fork. I just put a little Parmesan, and then here's my plate. I went ahead and added a little ricotta and a little Parmesan. I also took less because I'm not like all that hungry right now, because I did have my like little jalapeno popper things right after I got home from work, and then like pretty much right directly after that I came up and made this. So yeah, I'm not too hungry, but obviously I have to have some. I already put away my pasta. I need to put this away and just quickly wipe up the counter and the stove and all that, and then it's time to eat, and I'll bring our food down and we'll chill for a bit. So I'll see you guys later. Oh, I also did get the dishes soaking as well, and I did not end up putting those away. I might do that later. Okay, so it's currently at 9:50 p.m. Our movie got over a little bit ago. I also did my journals, and I made my list for the next couple days this week. And I wrote out my grocery list that I had on my phone, and I also wrote out our rent slip, which those are both for Friday. And then I just took pictures of all my decor downstairs, so now I just have to wait to get my outside lights and take pictures of that, and then we have pictures of everything. I also fed the dogs and let them out, and I uploaded 2 videos from here to YouTube. So now I just have to upload this one after this one's done. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get up early, so I do want to get to bed at a decent time, and it's almost 10, because I have a few things to do or that I want to do in the morning. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put these all away. Alright, done! I did put on some cute PJ pants. Also, I was listening to Christmas music, and I will continue to. Enzo just broke that. Well, it came off in one piece, so it's fixable. Now I'm going to do these dishes. Alright, done. I also disinfected and cleaned out the sink.